there. My name is Lovely. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Art of Learning and Unlearning. On today's episode, we will be discussing glowing and becoming your best self. So, welcome back to another episode. I am so glad you joined us. So, let's start with this. Did you know that a caterpillar don't stay a caterpillar forever? Nope. Nope. It goes through this long and uncomfortable season of transformation. Stuck inside a cocoon, hidden away. But here's the thing, the stage is exactly what prepares it to spread its wings and to become a butterfly. Why am I sharing this? Recently, we discussed in Toastmaster the evolution of a butterfly and their growing process, and it took me back to my childhood. It reminded me of how I also went through the same process as well. While we are on the animal kingdom, have you ever seen a turtle? The way a turtle responds to fear, danger, trigger, the way that when you creeps up on a turtle, what does it do? It hides. It pulls back into its shell like a living fortress. It creates its own little living fortress. Safe, but not moving. I laugh now because a few years ago, that was me. I wasn't even a butterfly. I wasn't even a turtle. I was more like a ghost, living in my own home, not really living, lights off, curtains drawn, joy missing, just watching time slip by as if my existence didn't matter anymore. But here's the twist. One day, I remembered something that I used to do as a little girl. Whenever I was upset, confused, even better, I wanted to get my parents in trouble, I would run straight to the big guy and take it to the big guy upstairs. And you guessed it, Jesus. Okay? You see, kids don't complicate things the way adults do. They go straight to the source. And I realized my inner child knew something that. Okay. And I realized my inner child knew something my adult self had forgotten. Sometimes your glow comes back when you take your struggles to the Lord. The Bible says in Isaiah 40, verse 31, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles." That verse hit different now because it reminded me, yes, the cocoon is real. Yes, the shell is real. But so are the wings. Catch this. Glowing up, glowing into your best self doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience, it takes growth, it takes facing challenges you didn't sign up for. But those struggles, they're not just wasted. They're shaping your strength, they're building your character, they're giving you wings you'll need to soar. Now let's break down glow. Because glowing is not just about looking good on the outside. I've mastered that. It's about transforming on the inside. I'm working on that. G stands for growth. Growth is messy. Growth. Growth is messy. Growth hurts. Growth is at times late nights, tears, and sometimes feeling like you're stuck in a cocoon. But that's the soil where your wings are forming. Philippians 1:6 reminds us, he who begins a good work in you will carry it on to completion. L. Love. Love yourself. Love others. And most importantly, receive God's love. Because here's the truth. You can't glow from an empty heart. In 1 Corinthians 13, it says, without love, I am nothing. Nothing. Love is a fuel for your glow. Because let me tell you what happened once I left my first icebreaker at Toastmasters. Love happened. It triggered that glow inside of me that kept me going for the whole week. I was so excited and so looking forward to the next time I come back to Toastmasters to do even more speeches. Oh, obedience. Ouch. I know. We don't like that word. But obedience is powerful. When God whispers, wait, or move, or trust me, your willingness to obey is what positions you for your breakthrough. Remember Jonah. That fish wasn't just a timeout. That was a setup for his glow up. Just like your season, it is a setup for your glow up. It may not feel like it right now, but this is your winning season. And then we have W, wisdom. Wisdom is knowing when to crawl, when to rest, when to fight, and when to fly. James 1:5 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. Your glow shines brighter when it is guided by wisdom and not just emotions. Now, besties, don't rush your process. Don't compare your wings to someone else's. Every stage, the crawling, the cocoon. Now, besties, don't rush your process. Don't compare your wings to someone else. Every stage, the crawling, the cocoon, the breakthrough brings you closer to your glow. Your glow, no one else's. And let me leave you with this. You are not just becoming better, you are becoming who you were always meant to be. And I want to say this as well, as a reminder. How do I define glow? By growth, love, obedience, wisdom. Now that's global. Today, I challenge you to let your light shine and glow, just as you were created to do. Matthew 5:16 says, let your light shine before others, that you may see the good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. It's time to glow. And trust me, your best self is already in the making. And if no one told you this today, remember, I love you. Now, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, sign up, and follow, and share. See you in the next video. Zeus, welcome back. No, yeah. Say hi. Say hi. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Kissy. Zeus, give me a kiss. See, this how you know they're not black. This how. Give me a kiss. He's going for the kiss every time. Every time, y'all.